Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, you were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik, were you not?
Exactly.
I think it is time I gave you my answer.
I mean, let's stop playing stupid, bro. You either accept the alliance or I'll cut your throat. Like, what are you talking about? That's it, bro. Like he's talking like, to my calculations, I haven't heard a single bro. You're not leaving this building until we're pleased with the terms. Otherwise, you're garbage to me. Like I don't need you no more. What are you talking about, bro? Like I'm glad he's confident. That's cool and all. Just know you're not leaving this building until we get something we want from you, bro. So we could sit here and think about questions all day if we want to. We're gonna get something. Otherwise, you're a bag of flour. Not even a bag of flour. That has use. You're a bag of dookie, bro.
Where do you think you're going?
Into the camp, of course.
Oh, aye. They can't wait to see you. Look here. No strangers are allowed in. So turn around and sod off back to the pile of dung you crawled out of.
How much money we talking? Why does everybody in this game want money, bro?
Why don't we make a deal? I'd like to take a walk around your camp, but my purse is really heavy, and I'm tired of carrying all that weight.
Oh. If it's too heavy for you, I could help you with that. It's the Christian thing to do, ain't it?
Using God is crazy work. Here
you are.
But don't draw attention to yourself. And if anyone stops you, we never saw each other.
Crystal clear.
500 Sigismund. You let me into Sigismund's camp
I'm telling you,
for 500 bucks.
Your men smashed all my pictures. And on top of that,
Anybody care? Let me clean first before I talk to her. I'm looking kind of dusty, I ain't gonna lie to you. Looking like a dusty vagabond.
Ah, there you are.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Zizka sent me. Is there somewhere we can talk? In private, I mean.
Oh, by Christ. Oh, you've come up with another plan, haven't you? All right. But you better come this evening. We're too easily seen right now.
This evening? Girl, I'm hungry. Where's the bath girls at, ma'am?
Here you go. Take it.
Oh, well.
I'm hungry.
welcome. I was about to close. Good evening. What do you need?
Yo, services.
Certainly.
Hey, yo. There's no like food here. What's
I can use the company of a pretty.
My girls.
Well, I really.
All right.
No
But
smashing,
money
just
up-
feed me.
I'll gladly.
Excellent.
How come taking a shower and banging bath girls costs $48? That's it? I'm back. Let's talk.
I'm here.
Come.
Where's that?
Stop asking questions and start undressing.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And
Okay.
relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
Huh? I'm doing the opposite.
Relax. When you're washing me all over, I'm more likely to go rigid.
You naughty boy. Haven't you ever had your back scrubbed by a woman before?
Actually, no, not really. Oh, no, I have. It's different with you.
I have, yeah, but it's just different with you. It feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me. Even about what I think I see in that tub.
Hey, yo!
The water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water. You say Zizka sent you.
That's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're gonna move it to Sedlec.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
Yeah.
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
So what do you need me for?
Information. Who's in charge here?
That's a pretty complicated question. But in a nutshell, there are 3 main captains here. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlets with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what's going on here. The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Praggers, led by Dietrich Katz.
Let's talk about Katz first.
This Katz. Who is he?
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who attacked Nabokov that time.
That Horison who nearly killed us all.
Calm down. You'll get your revenge soon enough.
Yo, Henry, calm down, bro.
What is this Chertan like?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course, but it's Chertan they listen to. I've met him a couple of times. He's a tough fella, but his soldiers are loyal to him.
Damn.
Who's this Grosov?
He's in charge of everything here. He's a nobleman, but don't expect him to act like one. They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So Sigismund holed him away here instead of taking him to Sedlets. Watch out for him. You know how it is. The worse off a man is, the pushier he gets.
Where the cannon at?
Where is the cannon now?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let just anyone in. And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder store is there.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere down here, but they won't let me into the upper part.
Do you know anything about the cannon?
Not much. I've heard they call it the Finger of God, and it costs a fortune, but that's all.
When are the Praggers going to take the cannon to Sedlets?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. They won't let you go up and see cats just like that. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's a corporal in the Praggers. You'll know him by his big black moustache. He's Katz's right-hand man. So I'd try my luck with him.
But what if he turns me down?
Then I suppose you'll have to keep bothering him until he changes his mind. What else?
True.
And once I've joined them, what next?
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlets. And above all, why they're still here. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're gonna all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to the Devil's Den and we'll get to work.
Hey, yo. A smooch for good luck. Henry, you a bad boy. Let me try it, though.
Well, it all sounds pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong thing or someone recognizes me, the game will be up. I could do with a kiss for luck.
Is it not enough that I scrubbed you all over? And free of charge?
I tried.
Is there anything else you want to ask before we get started?
That's it.
That's all I need to know.
Get out of the water then. You've been in there for ages. Though I have to admit you've scrubbed up nicely. Maybe I should wash you more often.
As long as it's always free of charge.
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me. But that can wait. Enlist for service first, soldier.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Nah, Captain cool, bro. Alright, let's get enlisted. Yo,
Good evening, my friend. What do you need?
I want to join.
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friends. Or strangers who want to punch in the gob. Which group do you belong to?
Well, neither, I reckon. But I hope that'll change. I want to join your regiment.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan let slip that we get double the pay. Go and ask Lord Bottom Lucker, I mean. He's been taking on all kinds of mercenaries. You'll fit in better with his rabble.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really? How's that?
I'm an excellent warrior.
I'm the best warrior far and wide. Give me any weapon, and I'll show you what I can do with it.
You? A warrior? Bollocks. Judging by the sight of you, the hardest work you ever do is raising a cup to your lips. And we've plenty here who can do that. Is there anything else you can do?
He didn't take that?
I'm a blacksmith. That's useful, isn't it? You're bound to need stuff hammered straight or sharpened all the time.
Aye, we need that. God knows we do. But that doesn't mean we have to let you join up, does it?
I know herbs.
I know about herbs. If you have a sore throat, or need some extra energy, or you've got food poisoning, I'm your man.
Great. We can send you into the woods to pick...
Damn. What about spy?
I could spy for you.
In other words, you're a thief, right? For your own good, I'll pretend I didn't... You're not a complete waste of space, that's true. But I still think you'd fit in better among the other mercenaries.
But I don't want to serve with some foreigners. You know what? Take me to your commander. Let him look me over. The worst thing that can happen is he'll have me kicked out of here, and you'll be rid of me.
God's wounds. All right.
Because this Stephen Crow guy sucks.
My name's Henry, sir. And I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe? Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
Thought you might want to take a look at him. He may not be a modern-day Samson, but he doesn't seem to lack courage.
Well, if that's true, but we'll have to try you out first in any case. I have this issue here.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with being stuck here. So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one of us, or you don't come back at all. What do you say?
I'll do what I can. Oh, sorry. Not afraid of nothing.
It's a deal. I'm not afraid of any job.
Damn it, Crow, this lad might actually have what it takes.
Maybe he'll help us get out of this shithole at last.
Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses, to be precise. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago. Christ knows where they might be now.
Do you think someone ambushed them?
It's possible. The locals aren't too fond of us.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by squirrels for all I care. I just want that painted chest they were carrying. There's a very important charter in it.
What is it?
What if there's more than one charter?
Nothing a yokel like you would understand. If there's more than one, just bring me all of them.
And is that all you know? What do these fellas look like? Do they have any friends in these parts?
Well, there is one thing. Mishek, one of those 7, came back.
And you're only telling me this now? So question him, and we'll know what's going on, won't we?
Go ahead and try it yourself, genius.
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant found the poor bloke unconscious on the road and
Damn.
brought him here. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by, maybe the Sawbones will be able to tell you something. His name is Musa.
And let me tell you, you ain't never seen a man like Musa before.
All right, I think I understand.
So what are you standing here for?
Don't worry, sir. You can rely on me. Consider it done.
Hergok, lad. You're pretty sure of yourself.
A bit too sure, if you ask me.
Isn't he just? You know what? Go and see Puta, the captain of the mercenaries who serve here. Some extra work will do you good. You'll go and requisition some supplies with him. With a bit of luck, you'll get us something to eat without us having to torch another village. Now go. And don't get yourself killed, all right?
I feel quite hungry.
I mean, I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but I'm gonna do the mission to get enlisted.
I'm looking for the local Sawbones. They said I've never seen the likes of him.
So, you came straight to me. Is that so? In any case, you found your man. Musa of Mali, scholar, traveler, and physician. At your service, friend.
Well, sorry to say this, but you're...
Very busy? May I ask who you are?
Henry, sir. How come you're so...
Big, wise, courteous?
Yes, my brother. Ah, I forget. They don't know about the black folk. Let's just do forget my surprise.
I'm sorry, I was just a bit taken by surprise. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I've had such a conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Axum?
I think our parish priest might have mentioned that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly like you. Am I right?
Well, I thought that was just, you know...
And as you see, it is not. So please, stop staring at me and tell me what you need from me.
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldiers who went missing. It seems one of them is in your infirmary.
Yes, Mishek. He's lying over there and will remain lying for long. He was badly stabbed, and it will take weeks before he comes to his senses.
But I need to talk to him.
Then you shall have to wait. When he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lota. But then he passed out and did not awake again.
Isn't there anything we can do? I don't need him to be healed, just to wake up for a while. Can't you just give him some herb that will wake him up?
A physician, not a magician. But there might be one possibility. One can make a decoction from Varelian and mint, which is called Cockrell Potion. It will not heal the poor wretch, but it might wake him up for a bit. But it must be very strong. Not like what is sold by the quacks around here.
So what are you waiting for? Brew it up.
It is not a simple matter just to brew some potion and pour it down his throat. It could make him worse, and I cannot risk that.
I'll do it then.
You? Do not take offense, but you do not look like someone who has knowledge of alchemy.
No need to worry. I've made dozens of remedies in my life, and never harmed anyone. After all, it's all just plants in water, isn't it? Like a weak soup. That can't hurt anyone.
Allah Yanok. Soup, you say? Then I certainly cannot take you, Mishek. You will have to find another solution, friend. As I said, he was mumbling something about a painted chest and a place called Lota. Perhaps that will help you.
A wagon in the proud colours. Could the missing soldiers have holed up here? But why? I have to find the painted chest with the charter, and then make myself scarce.
Where the hell they at? Hello? Hey!
What the... What do you want, then?
Get out of here!
I've only come for one document. That's all I want from you.
What fucking document? Hold on.
Clear off!
You mean that parchment we were taking to Sedlats?
Mm-hmm.
The Bredella. The fellow hopes to get his hands on something worth running off for. But all that's in the fucking chest is useless shit and some stupid fucking parchment. Hey, how come you know about it?
Kat sent me here for it. He wanted me to find you and bring it back.
Cats? That old wineskin ain't given up yet? We thought he'd see sense and leave us be when none of the fools he sent after us came back.
Why'd you desert in the first place, bro? What's the problem?
Why did you quit the army, anyway? Reckon that's a bit risky.
Unlike battling all the time, you mean? We were just fed up with it. Sleeping in a shitty tent, never getting a proper meal, and on top of that, all the slaughtering.
Yeah, okay. I feel you on that.
What do you plan to do? You can't hide forever.
We'll take everything worth anything, hunt for something to eat, and take to the hills. Every man for himself. With a bit of luck, they'll forget about us in a month or two, and we'll be able to go back to Prague.
Okay.
There's no point dragging this out, is there? Just give me the charter, and I'll be on my way.
And you'll leave us be.
Yeah.
Go wherever you like. I just need the parchment.
All right. It's up in the loft, in the painted chest. You can take it. There's a ladder in the chamber. And you never saw us, right?
Bro, I don't care.
I'll be with you.
I don't care about none of that, bro. Bro, think I'm about to report him. Bro, I don't give a damn what you do. I'm a bandit myself. Now, he said it's in a painted chest up in the loft. Oh, Tragic could be an idiot. This is not where he meant, is it? Yeah, probably not. Oh, Tragic, you don't. Oh, wait, here it is. Ooh, money. Well, that was easy. Hey, yo, Brody, guess what I got? Yo, dumb piece of paper.
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
My Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz, did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons. Where are they now? What did you do with them?
I took care of them.
I was lucky enough to catch them off their guard. They're dead.
You took them all on by yourself? You must have been damn fucking lucky. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here, take our Waffenrock and wear it with pride. And you know what? I think you should get paid right now.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit drunk! Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsons.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlitz?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. And much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body. But you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble. For Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
I don't want to play, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Thank you, sir. But I'm no good at dice.
You dare turn down your captain?
Right. You'll play. That's an order.
Oh my god.
All right. Since it's an order.
At last.
What are y'all bored? Like, whoa, bro. I'm about to use all my freaking cheating dice.
One. That's the way it's fucking done.
I don't care.
Damn it. I almost had you. Oh well. You were better, sir. That's all there is to it.
Come now, don't start blubbing. You'll get me back next time, won't you? And now for a drink.
Like, when I don't got my dice, I feel like a newbie. You know what I'm talking about? You understand the words coming out of my damn mouth? I feel like a pansy. I'm a dice connoisseur and I lost my dice. Like, no. Never in a million years.
And so St. George hops on his white steed and he rides to the lake where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur. It's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
Oh, what the?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
He has been stabbed.
Oh, crap.
Tuts bezeni. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Someone, please explain to me what the fuck is going on here.
Bro, nobody knows. Are you dumb?
Found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here. Quick.
There's that cannon.
I'll help you with him. You two. Go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it?
At least we know where it's at. That good old cannon boy.
What are your orders, Lord of Burmlaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said, and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I
That's kind of suspicious.
So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
Keep this hushed up.
Well, the most important thing is to keep this hushed up. Things will really go to shit if anyone finds out.
It's true. Doesn't take much to get that Cuman rabble's blood up. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp.
Bro, you good?
You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while.
Yeah, get some rest, bro.
All right. Go and get some rest.
What do you fucking mean, rest? I'm going to have a think.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, freak. This is what y'all be paying y'all commanders? Y'all commanders out here getting drunk, talking about freaking dragon, bro. Let's investigate, since you don't want to do it. Investigator Tragienie to the rescue. Okay, I got a lockpick, but that's... just bloody stuff. Is that a key? Churton's key.
What could it be from?
He got loot? Ooh, I'm taking this. I'm taking that, taking that. The money, you don't need that no more, it's mine now. A bond. Books. Bond.
So Grozov owes Chertan money. Sakra.
He owes him money. That's kinda... Wait a dang second. Let me talk to him.
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
Yeah?
In Cheritan's tent, I found a document that says Grozov owes him a lot of coin.
First of all, you can read? I didn't expect that. Second, and more importantly, don't tell anyone, all right? Grozov might think we suspect him of something, and we certainly don't. Not until we find more evidence, at least. Let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come on, let's go and see if Moose is done with him yet.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What? Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
That doesn't mean anything, bro.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's what I'd like to know. Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. So Grozov is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Musa.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
No, the wine didn't kill him.
Isn't it possible you gave him the wrong treatment? Maybe you missed something.
I have taken care of countless wounded men. I know what I am doing. And if I say Chertan was poisoned, then he was poisoned. They must have mixed something into the wine.
What do you have wine for if you don't drink?
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial.
That's true.
It's not all that common in my country. But I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well. But drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough! Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here, but Musa is definitely
Yeah, he ain't do nothing, bro.
Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa was with me.
Yeah, we
in
was
my
partying,
tent
bro.
when that happened.
So, he's in league with someone else.
With one of the half-wits here, I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for
Yo,
him?
Grozov, shut the hell up,
Don't try
man.
that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir. Give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But, sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from Sedlets. He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here for all...
Where do you think you're going, Henry? And talk.
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Musa somehow.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justiciar.
What is this royal justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law is enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Stever of Steversits in charge of this kind of thing. And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here, we're all in the shit.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk to Musa. Find out exactly what happened.
But Grozov has him under guard.
And there's no way I can get to him. But you could do it.
Me?
Who else? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me, so you're not a suspect. You have to get rid of the guard somehow.
A girl from the bath.
I know one of the bathhouse wenches. Maybe she could distract the guard while I slip past and talk...
That's not a bad idea. Off you go.
How much time?
2 days at most. And Henry?
2 days, okay. Stop wasting my damn time then. Trash. Idiot.
Henry? What are you doing here? Grozov said...
Now, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. But I am not sure that is possible. Tinge sireye mene mene.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelled and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
Where'd you get it from?
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Black hair, nicely built. Catherine, I think she's called.
Catherine? Are you sure?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first person I gave the wine to today. The wine must have been poisoned here, in my infirmary.
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
Damn.
What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow went his own way and I started cleaning Chertan's wound. Then I gave him some wine to drink. Soon after,
what happened next?
Then the noble lord of...
All right, but what now? How will we find the murderer?
I have done some thinking about that. After all, what else can I do here? The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. One makes your hair fall out. Another turns your guts inside out. If we discover what poison was used on Chetan, we just have to find it, and the mystery is solved.
How can we identify the poison?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison, and I compare. That is...
I'll do it.
And could I help you? Can't be that hard.
Certainly not. Why study something for years when common sense is enough? I'm sorry. That was not cut. The first thing to do is to go to Chetan's corpse. You must remember everything that looks strange to you. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you saw with this. You can read.
Oi!
Excellent. The chest is locked.
Right. All right. Here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything, and forgive me for what I'm doing to this unfortunate wretch.
Legs, arm.
He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms.
True.
Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasms started? It hurts just to think about it. Completely rigid, just like the arms. But, Christ, what a stick. God, that's rank. I'll examine some other part of him instead.
Oh, he pooped himself.
He looks a bit ruddy. But is that from the poison? Or was he just drunk? I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lip, no signs of poisoning. What a stench. Coughed up some blood, all right. But he also threw his guts up. There's no way I'm examining that. That's a nasty wound. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? His belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered him like that, for God's sake? Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to have been much of a fight.
Got him with a stealth kill.
His things can't tell me anything, unfortunately. That'll have to do. He had spasms, as red as a poppy. But that could be from drinking, or lots of things. I mustn't forget anything. That's the main thing.
I mean, he was definitely poisoned like he said. Where's that guy's book at? There can't be that many. Ooh, ring. Ooh, potions. There it is. Alright, let me see. There can't be that many poisons. Bane are particularly ill poison, cause a certain death, even in small quantities. Can't be Bane. Be that pot of bird poison. Want to make feel a tingling and tension in their muscles. This can be for days. Giving the murder some time. No, it can't be that either. Doll maker? Oh, relieves pain. This ain't it. Kiss of death. Will first cause a stomach ache. It makes the skin red and blistered. The bowels painfully empty at both ends. Will leave the man with a poor bizarre put under the tongue. It could be kiss of death. I mean, this one knocks you out.
That's that.
Yeah, I think it's the kiss of
Why
death,
should tell
bro.
me
That's
so
the
what I've
only
learned?
one that mentioned them being red, basically, and you pooping and blasting in your damn pants like a damn diarrhea party, bro. Like, hold on. I think it's kiss of death. Dummy.
I read that book of yours, and I think I know now what Chertown was poisoned with.
What do you mean, you think? Do you know or not?
Kiss of death.
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book. But if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
He got me double thinking. Now hold on, cause nah, the other ones can't be it. Nah, I think it was definitely that poison.
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of the evidence.
I better start searching fast, hadn't I? You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the 2 guards. This won't take long.
Wait a moment. There is something I must tell you.
What?
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here. Even so, it is strange. For months, the people here have been sitting around doing nothing. Then suddenly, you turn up, and everything is turned upside down. You have done more in a few days than others in many weeks.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Of course it is. I'm only saying that I find it very, very strange.
Oh, you're a perceptive guy, huh? Well, are you testing me?
I don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? What, you think I'll suddenly say I'm a spy? Yeah, even if I was, I wouldn't be stupid enough to admit it.
I was just hoping you would trust me enough to tell me the truth. Who are you?
I won't lie to this man.
All right. I'll try to trust you. Maybe I'm not King Sigismund's most ardent supporter.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were cleverer than others in this.
You're pleased? Aren't you a courtier of his?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life in some dirty tent?
What happened?
How did you come to be in Sigismund's court?
That is a long story. I once served Sultan Bayezid. Although the Osmans are not that welcoming to my people, the Sultan at the time received envoys from all over the world. So I was useful. But soon after, we found ourselves at war with Timur and his Golden Horde. Luckily, that is, luckily for me, it was around then that Sigismund's messenger came to see the Sultan. And I managed to persuade the Sultan to send me to Hungary as a goodwill gesture. I am sure you understand that I did not want to wait for Timur's savages to cut my head off. But let us just say that King Sigismund did not show me the respect my position is worthy of.
Yeah.
Instead of making me his counselor and physician, he sent me here.
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value someone like you.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse. I have had many experiences in life and come out of them alive. And do you know why? Because I am a total coward. And not just that, I am duly proud of it. I would be very happy to get away from here and perhaps even return home. But only when I am sure I will survive the journey. So I think it will be best if we each go our own.
You know nothing. I know nothing.
And this conversation never took place.
I'd better go and search the tents.
Good luck.
All right, brother, I got you. Don't worry. I'm going. You can't catch me. I'm gone. Too fast for you. Let me search Grossoff's tent real quick.
Right. He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozov's fallen on hard times. Grozov doesn't strike me as a keen reader.
Yeah, he just got an attitude problem, that's all.
At least he hasn't had to sell his armor to buy booze yet. How could anyone drink all this? Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
No, he was, for sure. So it's not this one. There's Crow.
Nails. Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt.
That's weird.
Oak. And dry as a bone.
Bowl of water. What the hell's in the water?
The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
Oh. Oh, so it was you, wasn't it? Let me talk to you real quick.
I'd like to ask a couple of questions about Chertan's murder.
I have a couple of questions of my own. What actually happened? Kat said Chertan is dead and Musa's locked up.
It's even more complicated than that. But I don't have time to explain it to you now. I need to ask you a couple of questions.
Go ahead and ask then, but quietly, damn it. I don't want anyone to know about it.
You recognize this dagger?
I found this dagger close to the place where Chertan was stabbed. Do you have any idea who it might belong to?
No, afraid not. Half the camp has one like that.
How'd you arrive at the spot where they stabbed him?
It was you who came to tell us that Chertan had been stabbed, wasn't it? How did you get involved in the first place?
Me? I was close by, that's all. My tent is right below the palisade. And when the two guards found Chertan, they ran to get me.
Why you? Why didn't they go straight to Kat's?
You'll have to ask them. How am I supposed to know?
Bro, your camp is the furthest away from the crime scene. Why would they run all the way over here, then run all the way back? Okay.
Where were you when Chertan was poisoned?
Where do you think? In my tent. After I helped take him to the infirmary with Musa, I went my own way.
Well, you just went off to have a nap?
No. I doubled the guard, drew up the orders for tomorrow, and made sure nobody was allowed to leave the camp. When something like this happens, people like me have lots to do all of a sudden. Aye, but now I'll ask you something. Who do you think did it?
You.
Well, it's too soon to be certain. So everyone is a suspect. To tell the truth, there's something about your story that doesn't feel right.
My story? Fuck. Henry, why would I want to kill Chertan?
I don't know. I'm just saying that everyone is a suspect.
Well, you better be fucking certain before you try landing me in the shit. Got that?
Yeah, sure, whatever you say, person with Kiss of Death ingredients. Yeah, sure, whatever you say, bro. Man, just got them just sitting on the table, too. Yeah, sure, yeah, whatever you say, bro. Yeah. Whatever you say, big dog. And this is what?
I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted
Yeah, see,
to.
ain't nothing here. Yeah, nah, don't worry, y'all. It was Crow. Do not let him cap. He's gonna try and cap to y'all.
Right. I found out all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I'll ever be.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have some time, so calm down, or you'll give yourself a fit. In the meantime, I'll go and get everything ready.
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Nah, forget the reason. He was with us the whole time, bruh.
Well, that's simple, sir. Musa was with me and Commander Katz at the time when Chertan was stabbed.
That doesn't prove anything.
It proves a
Do
lot.
you think I stabbed him? From afar?
Musa of Mali will remain silent until I personally ask him a question.
Katz and the boy were drunk. Musa could easily have disappeared for a while. Nobody would have noticed him in the dark anyway.
I find that hard to believe. But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
You see how Crow is trying to act all nice and buddy-buddy with me? Yo, Henry, calm down. Henry, chill out, bro. You did it. Stop the cap. Grozov is an idiot, but the only person he seems to be hating on right now is Musa. Right? Bro, you're not catching me, bro.
Chertan was killed by our corporal, Stephen, known as Crow.
What? Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
Yeah, he not
That's
safe.
right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion, but I am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Crow crept up on Chertan in the night and tried to kill him. And others would no doubt have ended the same, because Crow is an enemy mercenary.
What bilge? I've known the man for years, sir.
He made it all up. Where's the evidence?
I found this dagger near the ammunition store. It's the kind the Prague soldiers carry.
And thousands of others as well. That doesn't prove anything.
Well, then I'm sure you can show us your dagger,
Oh,
can't you?
shoot.
Or have you lost it somewhere?
I don't have to show you anything, you swine.
Stop all this shouting! Listening to peasants like you two is painful, so keep it short and to the point. What happened next? You carried Chertan to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
Crow definitely poisoned the wine. Maybe Musa turned his back, and at that moment, he poured it into the goblet.
What do you think of that, Sir Musa?
It is not impossible. I had to go and get clean bandages and water to wash the
Damn, look.
You're not gonna take this seriously, are you? Ha! Even if that happened to be true, where would I have got the poison?
You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your tent. Stuff used to brew a poison called Kiss of Death. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
You fucker! I don't have any of those things!
That's enough!
Look, bro, lying.
I've heard all I need to know. Cats, I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
Sir Grossoff, have a gallows erected.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be. We could have you tortured, too.
You whoresons! Just try and catch me!
Huh?
I'll tear you a new arsehole, you fucker!
What you mean? Just try and catch you, bro. Bro, don't take this personal.
Well, Lord Stieberitz, I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body outside the camp. He doesn't deserve to be buried with soldiers who fell for the king. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for all this unpleasantness.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged. It's a waste of a blade.
Yo!
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you. You aren't up to running the camp. Under these circumstances, I can't let you remain here unsupervised.
What? I didn't do anything.
I know.
Exactly. And look where your inaction brought us. I will take command for the moment.
You can't do that.
Indeed, I can. And much more besides. I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure cats will be happy to leave it to me.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway, will we, Henry?
Finally.
About time.
Well, a lad helps with an investigation and it goes straight to his head. You won't be keeping that up for long, though. At Sedlitz, you can look forward to training so tough that you'll go cross-eyed.
Have I got time to stop by the baths?
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time.
No, I gotta tell Catherine, dummy. Alright, let's get Cathy Boo. My boy really tried to cap. I don't have any of those things, bro. They're literally all in your camp, bro. It's okay, just take the L. Even though the L was death, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Alright, I'm ready. We can get out of here.
The sooner the better. Deserters, traitors, murders. I'm getting too old for all this. I still can't believe that Kral betrayed us. Why the fuck didn't I notice anything earlier?
Nah, don't worry about it.
In any case, the company's missing a corporal now. And I was thinking the post should go to someone capable. You may be new, but you've been a real help to me. And the lads will obey you. I'll make sure of that. What do you say?
What about the pay?
I assume a corporal has better pay.
You'd get a bit more, eh? But don't expect to be building a palace in Old Town Square.
Sure.
I don't know what to say.
Say yes.
It'll be an honor.
You can stick the sir where the sun don't shine. Well, let's leave it be now. Otherwise, we won't get out of here before dark. Right, Corporal. Order the men to get onto the wagons.
Aye, sir.
Sedlitz awaits.
So the devil jumps in from behind a tree. But Pa, who's already got his blood up, just grabs him by the horns, wrestles him to the ground, and then giving birth death.
So funny.
The fur is flying off. Wait, fellas. After Pa was done with it.
In the booty hole, got him. Damn. They call me Traitorous Henry. I gotta get my own captain.
Now I'll show you.
Oh God. Oh shoot, I'm tired too. Dead. Ooh, you're bad. Where's your helmet, bro? You like me? Oh God, the sleep is making me freaking. I should have went to bed before I came here. They got me tired. I'm over here. I don't know how you're dozing off though, and when the adrenaline should be popping in right now. Trash. Oh, Kubienka's just knocked out?
This should stop the bleeding.
Yo, I thought they killed. Oh, I thought they died. Oh, I got spooked, bruh. They just got knocked out. Okay, good. Why I feel like Dry Double died mad quick?
There. It's done.
What's the matter? Aren't you happy?
It just doesn't seem right. What we did to those people.
Not people, the enemy. Remember that. Trust me. You'll sleep a lot better.
Yeah.
By the way, Brabant has already brought up his promised reinforcements.
What are they like?
Well, you'll see for yourself. But now, we have to get out of here first.
Yeah, the sooner we make ourselves scarce, the better.
To the task, then.
To the task. What is it, stealthy time?
Kurva.
Kurva. Dry Devil, just get him in the neck. Damn.
What the fuck?
Don't know whether he sprayed me with blood or piss.
What, are you mad? We were only supposed to stir things up.
What did you think we'd do? Get drunk with them? Torch the village. No prisoners.
Look, just wait a moment.
Henry, what? You're pretty sentimental for war.
Problem?
Do we have to burn down the whole village?
What of it? Can't you carry out a simple task?
Well, I don't know if...
Listen, Von Bergau's in that fortress full of men. When they see the fire, they'll run out to extinguish it. They won't be expecting us. I never put my men's lives on the line. Especially if I can have the element of surprise.
That's war though, man.
You're right. The trap must be sprung.
So, let's go and do our job, and hope things don't get fucked up for once. If anyone runs for the forest, let them go. The other yokels are out of luck. Leave him be. Can't help anyone anyway. What you gaping at? We've a job to finish. Get to it. I'll be watching you. See whether you do what you're supposed to.
Henry ain't used to war, man. It's alright though. But it's either our men or these other people. Some of those villagers could have spies in them, assassins, bro. Like you, war's nasty business, man. Henry, you're doing what you didn't like being done to your village, bro. Yup, he getting that PTSD look. That's just how it is, bro. That's how it is, brother.
How's this gonna end?
My God! Leave us alone! Mary, Mother of God! Have mercy on us!
Save yourselves! Run into the woods! Fast!
Run, girl!
Mercy! I surrender!
Just get the hired hands and you good, bro. Sorry, sir.
Follow me. Come on, over here.
What happened?
I'm here now.
How did it go?
This shouldn't have happened.
Not at all. Damn it, Siska. These things shouldn't have happened.
It's war, bro.
But that's how it goes. That's the price we must pay for apprehending that fuck-up on Burghoff.
But it's others who paid the price.
What the hell do you want? Do you want to free our king? Otto von Burghoff is the key to Wenceslas. Freeing the king is worth a few lives. Even innocent ones. And the houses?
Fuck.
Help will soon arrive from the fortress. We'll hide on both sides of the road and ambush them. With that, the trap will have been sprung, and von Burghoff will be left with just a few men at the castle.
I understand.
Good.
Like, don't get me wrong, this is not good, but since when was war good in general? You know? You know what I'm saying? It's overall bad. I don't even have any arrows. There was never anything good about war, let me tell you that. So you know. Yo, I like how I'm the only idiot with no helmet on. Tragedie's wild. I'm over here running around with a shirt, some pants. And, bruh, I got my stuff on. It's just not good stuff.
Quick then! Over there! We have to save them! My God!
Let's go now! Let's go! Let's go!
Bend over!
That is so many people.
Leave him alone! Watch out! We underestimated! Look out! They're attacking us! To your position!
Who the hell just hit me?
You're dead.
Tragienie, sorry.
Job, and it's only the beginning.
Everyone, follow me.
Let me take their helmets, bro, because I'm over here walking around like a... Where is it at? There we go, Henry. Now you're built like an actual freaking soldier.
Everyone to me.
Hold on, bro. I'm trying to get good loot.
Come on, men. After me.
Where you at?
The trap was sprung.
And those poor wretches are in God's hand.
We're in a war, aren't we?
Up to our ears, Sir Hans. It's almost your time. You need to sneak quietly over the wall, youngsters.
It's still dark. That'll give us cover.
I'll go with them.
I appreciate it.
Easy, Father. We're trying not to die here.
I'm giving them my best men. That'll have to do, friend.
I'd like to see what they look like.
Here I am. Tragienie, we got leather. And other go.
Good, Janosch. We'll take care of the drawbridge. And you, Henry, open up the first gate for Žižka.
And then we'll storm in there like a fox into a chicken coop.
I understand.
Exactly.
Good luck, fella.
Let's go, bro. Like there's no time to waste. Like, let's just go.
The guards are busy with the fire in the village on the other side. Let's go, fellas.
Five of us is more than enough. We got me, Samuel, Capon, but I don't really know how good Capon is. Like Capon, you know, he got a bad track record right now. My boy been getting slapped up a lot, like, so I can't even.
There? Really?
Yeah, there.
Hurry up, bro. Trying to catch him lacking. If Von Burgo is a good leader, he'll know that this sounds like a trap, right? He should have some men here. Oh my goodness, he has no men here. Okay. I guess my boy just comfortable.
Alert! Alert!
To open that gate.
You had one dude guarding the gate. See, this y'all problem. Y'all be at war, just chilling. You can't chill, bro.
We'll kick your asses.
I want one of those full face healers. Who the hell just hit me? Who hitting me?
Fucking bastard.
Bro, who just slapped me up like that? I don't know who slapped me up. Somebody slapped me up. I don't know what happened to me. I just went ugh. And then that was it. Thank you, because my aim is trash.
We can't take much more of this. Can't those idiots hit anything? Give them time.
Oh, shoot.
They're all out of time.
Capon, shut up and think, bro. Ain't you like a damn knight or something? Capon, put your helmet on. Look at him. Get up.
Let's go. Forward! To the charge!
I keep forgetting he's still a young chap. I think bro's seen less combat and war than Henry. I keep forgetting that. He a young chap.
Let's go, quick! Forward! Forward!
You're all dead, you bastards! We'll kick your ass!
You're done.
He knows how to sword fight.
Who hit me in the butt? You see somebody keep sniping? Oh my, it's an archer upstairs. Put that down, bro.
Jesus!
Dang, milk drinker. Damn, that man took like half my health. And then that made it worse.
Let's go, men! Clean things up here! Sam! Ada! Someone get an axe!
I ain't got no drink to like give me health. I know what you're gonna say. Oh, Tragienie, you should have like prepared better. You're right. I am gonna cap you right.
fucking shit! To fuck with that! Fuck it, I say!
Fuck each other! You'll never take this tower! Hey, fuckers! If you want to die, stick your head out!
You fucked up with that bridge!
It wasn't my fault.
I don't care who's...
What will we do now?
Everything's fucked.
Von Berghoff is holed up in the tower. He has...
We'll have to parley.
Aye. We're not gonna give up.
That's right. We're going to have a nice little talk with the Royal Chamberlain. Hey, you! Up there in the tower! We want to talk!
Listen! Stop shooting!
Now we'll see what Von Berghoff comes up with.
Fuck all!
Chamberlain, you are surrounded! I propose you honorably capitulate!
He doesn't have a drop of honor in him.
Ah! Would you give me one reason why I should do that, Pirkstein? I'm quite comfortable here. I will gladly wait
Yeah,
for
just
my
blow
allies
the
in
tower up, bro.
Gutenberg to
What are you doing?
arrive. You can talk to them. Ah! And you're making a lot of noise. All that shooting you're doing must have been heard in the Hungarian camp.
Is there a point to any of this? I mean, we can avoid further trouble.
I agree. And on top of everything, it is absolutely inappropriate in the presence of a noble lady.
Rosa Retard.
Lord Capon! Henry!
This is not good.
I don't know why we can't make a deal. Ransom would be a good solution for both sides.
How is that?
Don't worry. We won't make a beggar out of you. And at least you'll find out how much you're worth to Sigismund.
What are you playing at, Henry?
You're nothing.
And we're running out of time. The Hungarian cavalry could show up at any moment now.
Enough. My! You are feeling quite self-confident, Lord von Berg, but as you've already heard, we will gladly set this tower ablaze. Of course, that is if you think it's a better solution than surrendering to us and then helping us save the king.
After all, might do more good for our king than fucking around with a ransom for one fish in a barrel. I'm talking about you, Otto.
Nah, torch it.
I agree. Attacking the tower would be suicide. There's no other way than to try torching it. And hope they'll crawl out before something happens to Rosa.
Hey, Otto! Did you hear that? Men, get pitch, axes, and firewood.
Jesus! Mary, Mother of God! No! No, you can't!
Have you gone mad? Do you want to have a lady's death on your conscience? Rudhard's daughter!
You've given us no other choice. You're the sinner here, Otto.
Henry, no! You can't do that! You can't be serious, you swine! Who do you think you are?
Enough! Stop it! I won't let you burn this young woman alive. Do you hear me, Pirkstein? Does your offer still stand?
Indeed it does.
Can you give me any guarantees?
Why, of course. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
Your word, Pirkstein?
We're not barbarians, we're noblemen, Sir Otto. Your dead body would be worthless to us.
Ha! How sincerely simple, huh, Enoch? But yes, I can trust you. When it comes to ransom, you can always be counted on.
Fine. But what will it be, Lord von Berghoff? You can flatter the devil all you want later.
You have convinced me. You're right. It is not in the interest of the kingdom to wage a war against each other. On the contrary, by becoming allies, we can all gain, ensure peace, and liberate our king. Very well. Agreed. We are coming out.
Good. And Rosa, calm down. Shut the hell up. Nobody was really gonna burn it down. We had to get under his skin. Understand tactics. The hell? You swine! Chill.
How fickle Lady Fortune is. First you're on top, and then you hit the bottom. Who would have thought back in the Barkov how things would turn out?
Come on. Move.
What? Did you think I'd have you tortured like you did to me?
It's just war, man.
Time to settle accounts. You will pay for what you have done.
No! He's under my protection.
He's a murderer. He deserves to die.
Nobody's going to be killed here.
Put the damn knife down, bruh. Ain't about you.
Fuck, that was a blast. My skull's ringing.
The way that Brabant loaded last, it nearly blow his French ears off. It is wonder that Fop survived it.
You got lucky today. You won't next time.
I thought he almost died.
The finger of God is fucked, Otto. Sorry, that must have cost a king's ransom. Oh, my lady!
She be alright, bruh.
Anyway, I think we're all done here.
We have what we came for. Load up the wounded, and anything of value, get ready to leave.
You go ahead. I'll just have a look around here.
All right, Henry. Take care.
Oh, dang. What happened? Hey, bro, why you peeing on it? That thing looks crazy, though. They use it too much. I guess it was like a prototype, kind of still.
Welcome to Sukdol, Lord von Berghoff. Despite the circumstances that brought you here.
It is an honor, Peter. Compared to what I had to endure from Zizka and Kunstadt, your good manners are a welcome change.
I'll do my best to make your, involuntary stay no more inconvenient than it has to be.
Aren't you being a bit too welcoming, Sir Peter?
Just what I was thinking. Fuck that bollocks. He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows. It'd be quicker if I just beat it out of him.
Just a beating? What about breaking a finger or two? Or singeing the soles of his feet? You yourself forced me and Capon to do similar things when you brought that captive to Trusky.
Forced you? Come off it, boy. Should I tell the gentleman here what actually happened?
You just keep your fucking gob shut until someone asks you to squeal.
Instead of these pathetic threats, why do you not make me an offer? You do know that I am...
Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked when we took Malashov. So what do you have left? A nice coat? And a smug face?
Do you really think Sigismund made me his chamberlain because of my soldiers? Or to have someone to take care of the running of conquered fortresses?
Shut up, damn it! We're asking the questions.
Really? Then why have I not heard a single one yet? And what a shame that is. I am a pragmatic man, and I'm sure we can work something out. But lay a hand on me, and you will not hear a single word.
Like, who are you talking to, bro?
This is unbelievable. He's lost everything, but he still thinks he can push us around.
Well, he's right, though. He is one of Sigismund's closest men.
You're buying that? He talks just like Jobst. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time.
Jobst wants to come back here. After he got away from us by the skin of his teeth?
Well, he has to show Sigismund our army up close.
So it's true. I couldn't believe the Margrave had finally made a move. I thought he would never march into battle.
Let me not get offensive with this man and violent. Gotta use our heads, man.
See? Fortune is turning her back on you people. A pragmatic man like you ought to recognize an opportunity. If you help us, the Margrave will remember you for it. And we'll also let bygones be bygones.
You're getting ahead of yourself a bit, boy. The crown is still firmly on Sigismund's head, and the Obst won't find it easy to wrest it of him. Although, I expect you people have no idea of the situation Sigismund is in right now.
Oh. What situation is he in, then?
In the shit, Lord Trotsnov. In the shit. So, a sensible person should seize every opportunity that presents itself. And I am eminently sensible. Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, you were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik, were you not?
Exactly.
I think it is time I gave you my answer.
I mean, let's stop playing stupid, bro. You either accept the alliance or I'll cut your throat. Like, what are you talking about? That's it, bro. Like he's talking like, to my calculations, I haven't heard a single bro. You're not leaving this building until we're pleased with the terms. Otherwise, you're garbage to me. Like, I don't need you no more. What are you talking about, bro? Like, I'm glad he's confident. That's cool and all. Just know you're not leaving this building until we get something we want from you, bro. So we could sit here and think about questions all day if we want to. We're gonna get something. Otherwise, you're a bag of flour. Not even a bag of flour. That has use. You're a bag of dookie, bro. Turncoat.
I always knew you were nothing more than a turncoat.
Not a turncoat. Opportunistic, you know.
Call it what do you like.
What do you say, Lord Capon?
Well, Lord Capon will be only too pleased to hear what Lord von Burkhoff wants to offer him.
You think I'm some villain, don't you? But I have only ever wanted what is best, believe me. What is best for this country, for my loyal supporters, and, naturally, for myself. And it appears that Sigismund is no longer what is best. He's in trouble.
Yeah, see?
Both here
Opportunistic.
and in Hungary. The army is not getting paid, morale is poor, and the Kuttenberg miners are rebelling. So the crown is running out of silver.
I see. The butcher's on his way, so you want to flee the pigsty, eh?
Yeah.
Actually. And together we can even set fire to this pigsty, as you put it. If you want my advice.
I'm all ears, sir.
The last straw Sigismund is grasping is the royal treasury at the Italian court. If he were to lose his silver, he wouldn't be able to pay his soldiers and would have to withdraw to Hungary.
We're supposed to rob the Italian court.
The most secure place in the town?
Of course. And while you're there, you can also free the lords captured at Raborj.
My father.
Lord Pisek, as the former Mintmaster, you must surely know of some way to sneak in.
There is no way. The court's an impregnable fortress.
Really? What about tunneling in? There are hundreds of tunnels beneath the city, and if I'm not mistaken, one of them runs beneath the court.
That's total madness. There might be some passageway leading there, but no one knows those old tunnels now. Besides, they might collapse at any time. One could easily come to a bad end there.
But that can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel?
There's a whole labyrinth of tunnels under the city. You'd have to dig from inside the treasury to find the one you want. And where they all lead to, God alone knows.
God and me.
Oh, pardon me, milady, but how would you know?
Not all young noblewomen devote their days to embroidery, Sir Peter. I look after Father's documents, and I know all about the plans of the passageways beneath our palace. St. James's Church owes its existence in part to the generous donations of the Rutards,
So in the past we had a secret underground entrance built into its crypts, and St. James's is right next to the Italian court.
A handy escape route from the palace, eh? If you don't mind crawling through a tunnel.
In short, you can theoretically walk directly from Ruttard Palace to the Italian court.
Sure. That is, after breaking through the walls that separate the crypt from the tunnel, and the tunnel from the cellars.
By Christ. It's worth a try.
That sounds almost too good to be true. And too easy. With a bit of luck, we'll get to the cellars of the court. What then?
What do you think? The guards will come down on you and it'll all be over.
So we need someone who can help us on the inside. Someone who'll distract the guards and lead us to the silver.
What about Ulrich Vavak? If we threaten him a little, he might help us.
Most importantly, he's got the Mintmaster's key. You'll need it to get to the silver. But I wouldn't advise you to rely on the help of that sycophant of Sigismund's.
Nor would I. Couldn't your brother help us instead, Lord Pisek?
Christian? He can be hard to deal with sometimes. He'd be taking a big risk, and besides, he doesn't have the Mintmaster's key to the trap. I'm afraid Vavak's your only hope.
Yeah.
There is one other possibility.
Oh? What's that, Sir Otto?
Perhaps you have heard about the expected arrival here of a rare visitor from very far away.
Who? Do you mean...
The very one.
Who?
What the fuck are you talking about? Speak clearly!
Well then, a papal legate is on his way to the town directly from Rome. He's coming to adjudicate the dispute about the new church.
What's that got to do with us?
Where would he be received except at the Italian court, along with his entourage? No one knows them, no one has ever seen them, and very few understand their language. They might as well be volunteering for you to take their place.
Well, bugger me. This is starting to sound fucking good.
What? What do you mean, take their place? Are we supposed to kill them, or what?
Why not? I had a feeling you were not concerned about a few corpses. At Maleshov, you slaughtered the whole village. What is one legate compared to that?
True.
Jesus. Get a grip, fellas. Do you want to burn in hell?
Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's lackey up for a bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt.
St. Joseph, cover thy ears.
Where will we find that legate?
He's staying in Loretz, at the vineyard. He's got the use of the whole place for himself and his escort. But I don't know how many there are.
Good. We'll send Catherine there to have a look.
And then we'll burst in there and cause a bit of a fuss, so he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll be that.
Okay.
Gentlemen, the legate is a man of the cloth, like me. I know Latin, and even a bit of Italian too, as it happens. I could explain to him what we need. Maybe we can persuade him to go along with it.
He'll tell us to kiss his arse, more likely.
Sir Hinek, never underestimate the power of sweet words. Especially when the listener has a knife at his throat.
It's true, none of us would be very convincing as an Italian cardinal. It'd be better if we made him take us with him, as his retinue.
Alright, let's say we get inside with the legate. What then? What if he betrays us?
That's why we mustn't let him out of our sight. Godwin will take care of that.
Me?
You said you spoke Italian, didn't you? If he starts squealing, you'll hold a dagger to his ribs and ask him politely to play nice.
May God look the other way.
Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to deal with the guards inside, prepare the ground for digging, and open the treasury.
That's damned risky.
No one will be expecting us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all be over. And the whole place will be ours before they even notice.
But what do we do with the legate's real retinue?
Lock them up at the Devil's Den. One of our men can guard them there.
A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't look out of place there in the slightest.
Alright. I can't think of anything better anyway.
Agreed then. We'll try gentle persuasion to begin with. And now, to the task. Henry, you go to the town and squeeze anything that could help us out of Vavak.
Most importantly, get that key from him.
Then wait for us at Rotard Palace, where we'll set up our base. We'll get there first thing in the morning.
And how are you going to get inside? The palace will be closed and maybe guarded. I don't expect you want to march through the main entrance, where everyone can see you, and break the gate down while you're at it.
That's true, milady.
There's not only a passageway to the church, but also down to the river. I know it like the back of my hand. I could show Henry the way if you like.
No offense, my lady, but you'll be safer here.
No, we can bring her.
She's coming with me. Nobody knows Ruthard Palace as well as Lady Rosa.
Do you want to get into the court? Then you need Ruthard Palace. You want Ruthard Palace? Then I'm coming along.
All right. Both of you are going to town. And no dawdling. You should be on the road tomorrow at the latest. Time is of the essence.
That's that then. Let's get to work.
Okay. Oh my goodness, this is probably gonna be the longest episode I've ever made for a game in history. I think it's gonna be like 2 hours something. I probably made the only video that reached this length were like live streams, bro. But I'm gonna end it here, y'all. You enjoyed that? Did you like that video? Give me a likey for me, bro, so I can push the video out to more lads. All right. Now I'm gonna see you later. Why's my hair like that? Oh, there's the camera. Adios, amigo.